This makes me feel like I am a princess walking in the desert with a red silky dress and my skin is glowy and tan, but it's self-tanner, as I always say. Hello, my Perfume BFF. Thank you so much for stopping by. You know what? I found the best date night fragrance and I'm gonna share it with you. We will cover everything. We will cover the presentation, we will cover the notes, we will cover the compliment factor, we will cover the story. It's from Widian. It's Gold II or Sahara or Gold II Sahara. Now on the website they have it as Sahara only. This is the box. It comes into another white box and you will see in the unboxing that I did. I will link it somewhere here. When you open it, it sits here beautifully. Here it says the story. It's a magical experience of a journey through Golden Sahara. Olfactory inspiration. The story takes place during the harvest period of saffron, the most precious of all spices. It is a moment when the passion of red blends with the opulence of gold. Beautiful story. And then it sits here in this box. Yeah, it's a great presentation. My goal in life is to have the single best fragrance from each house. An endless journey. From some houses I may have several, but my end goal is to end up with only one fragrance from each house because I want to wear all of them, and if I have 1,000 perfumes, then I'm not gonna enjoy them properly. Widian is a house that I didn't have any fragrances of. They brought Widian at my favorite shop here where I live. I was going to the doctor for some investigations and I wanted to do something to cheer me up, and I stopped by and I tested from Widian several. I tested London. I also tested Hili. It's floral and tropical. You feel like you are on a tropical vacation. Floral indeed, and I'm not such a big fan of floral. It was long-lasting on my skin, but I don't need it now. Right now, I don't need it. This really impressed me. It smelled like vanilla and with a high dose of saffron. That was my first impression when I sprayed it on my hand. And then, I said, no, I don't want to get it because it's expensive. I still got it at a discount. But I paid 200 for 50 ml. The bottle looks bigger than 50 ml. And then I went back again, tested again, and I said, no, I need to have it. Because it's the perfect date night scent. You will have people falling in love with you if you wear this. Yeah, at least I love it. And let's go through the notes. In the top, it has enemy, saffron, and orange. Mid, it has rose and orange blossom. It's all on a beautiful base of vanilla, amber, musk, and cedar. What more do you want? The perfumer is Jean-Claude Astier. He did several perfumes from Widian, and he also is the perfumer of Micallef. So Ylang Gold, if that sounds appealing to you, that one is also super sensual. It's not similar, not at all. What this smells like in reality, you have all those notes blended together to perfection by the amazing perfumer. But to give you a reference, this is a mix between 3 perfumes. Rosendo Mateu No. 5. When you spray it first, you get a blast of saffron, as in Rosendo Mateu No. 5. That's one. Add 5% of Rosendo Mateu No. 5. floral amber sensual musk and a heavy dose of saffron in the opening. Then add 5% of Kilian Love Don't Be Shy. Gold II Sahara also has orange blossom and it is sweet. It is on the sweeter side compared to Rosendo Mateu number 5. Add 5% of Wood Bouquet from Maison Lancome because it has a little bit of rose and it has a little bit of gourmand and maybe a woody quality in the base, but nothing too scary. Everything is laid on a deep base of vanilla and LME and amber. And it's so smooth and sensual. Performance is excellent. I sprayed it before going to bed. I did a test and then the next day I could still smell it. And when I spray it on my hand, I get wafts of it and it's such a pleasant experience. And I don't wash my hair every day. And I sprayed it on my neck and it also touched my hair. And I could smell it for 2 days after. But it is not the type, you know, that some fragrances are super long lasting, but they are too much. They are in your face. They get annoying. This is not one of them. It's so smooth, magical. Longevity, 10 out of 10. Projection, in the first hour it is great, then it is more of a sensual fragrance. That's why I said it is good for a date night, because you go to dinner and then you don't want to choke that other person out. You want it to project, but only in the beginning. Then just calm down and let me be. The sillage is unique with that saffron and it makes you feel like a princess or like a prince in the Arabian desert. In the beginning, I was getting that blast of saffron and a lot of vanilla on that ambery base. But as I started to wear it more, now I can recognize also the orange blossom, a little bit of rose as it dries down. It is something familiar, but it is unique with that saffron blast and it will get you a lot of compliments. And also if you are a man and you like sweet fragrances, the most gorgeous woman will turn her head and ask, who is that? On the box it says that this is dedicated to the red gold, which is saffron, to saffron harvest and to Sahara. So this makes me feel like I am a princess walking in the desert with a red silky dress and my skin is glowy and tan, but it's self-tanner. As I always say, don't stay in the sun without sunscreen. It's actually close to sunset, so it's starting to get cold. And you have with you some white chocolate with saffron. This turns gourmand. As I said, the mix between Wood Bouquet, which is gourmand and sweet, and Love Don't Be Shy and Rosendo Mateu number 5. I said in my previous video that I would like a perfume that smells like white chocolate with saffron. It was the best chocolate I ever had. This is close to it, but still, it's not really the white chocolate only. It has that rose and it has the orange and it also has orange blossom, but it is quite close. So now this made it to my top favorites. Perfect for date night and also perfect for sleep. You could also make this your signature scent. Of course, any fragrance is signature scent worthy. If the fragrance matches your personality, any fragrance is signature scent worthy. It is niche, you can smell the quality, but in the same time it has an appeal to it. It's not something so strange that people will feel like, what's that strange? It smells like a basement. I'm looking at you, Coromandel. I wore Coromandel yesterday and my boyfriend said, what's this smell? And I said, I smell like a CEO. He said, yeah, the CEO of a base one. The bottle didn't attract me. In the videos, it's not looking great. But in reality, it's super nice. It's heavy. And the cap is not magnetic. And it's also not so heavy. But it can be worse. Oh, yeah. It will be a cool earring. The cap also made me think of an alien with a big head. So I feel like it. Yes, I care about the bottle and I care about the full experience. I looked into it and it's inspired by the mosque. So I like that. It has a meaningful story. I'm happy with the bottle as well. It could have been magnetic. And I also think it's plastic. Maybe, yeah. Let's stop being picky. Although for 200, yeah, we can trust me. I have the best from each house. No, I never ask for you to subscribe, and don't know why, but 70% of views are from you that are not subscribed. So what are you waiting for? It really helps my channel. So please consider subscribing. That was it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments down below which is your favorite date night fragrance. Wear what makes you happy. And I can't wait to see you next time.